The future of Coronation Street favorite Carla Connor was laid bare in a series of harrowing scenes that aired on Christmas Eve, delivering one of the soap's darkest festive twists in years. Carla, the formidable underworld boss portrayed by Alison King since 2006, had finally found happiness after years of turmoil, embarking on a romance with Detective Sergeant Lisa Swain. The pairing quickly captured viewers' hearts, earning the affectionate nickname Swirler online. Their joy seemed complete when Lisa proposed, with Carla poised to begin a new chapter at number 6 alongside Lisa and her daughter Betsy. But that happiness was brutally short-lived. Just weeks after their engagement, Lisa's wife Becky resurfaced in shocking fashion, despite having been presumed dead for over 4 years. Becky, herself a police officer, was believed to have been killed in the line of duty, freeing Lisa and Betsy to rebuild their lives. In reality, her death had been staged as part of a corrupt police cover-up. Emerging from hiding in Spain, Becky returned with one clear aim: to reclaim Lisa. Feigning fear by claiming she was being hunted by a gang, Becky gained access to number 6 and appeared quietly triumphant when Carla announced plans to travel to the Canary Islands. But the latest episode delivered a chilling revelation: Carla never made it there. Before the truth emerged, Becky took advantage of being alone with Lisa. What began as a seemingly innocent massage escalated into something far more intimate upstairs, according to the Mirror. Afterwards, Becky confessed, "I never stopped loving you. We need to think about where this leaves us." Lisa, visibly torn, replied, "I've lost so much trust, and I still love Carla." Becky's response was coldly calculated, "Of course you do." Complicated, Carla, "I'm not being cruel, but who's actually here?" To Lisa, Carla felt fleeting, as if she had merely heard the bell and got off the bus. Later that night, guilt-ridden and conflicted, Lisa left Carla a heartfelt voice message: "It's Christmas Eve, babe. I can't stop thinking about you. I want you back, and I'll do whatever it takes. It's always been you. I love you. Merry Christmas." A reply arrived almost instantly, to Lisa's immense relief, but viewers were then shown the horrifying truth. Becky had returned to her own flat and was responding to Lisa using Carla's phone. The idyllic beach photos supposedly showing Carla on holiday were fake. Becky tossed the phone aside, rose to her feet, and the camera revealed a terrified Carla, bound and gagged. Becky struck her before issuing a chilling command: "Get back in the closet, Carla." She slammed the door shut. Longtime fans will recognize that this is not the first time Carla has faced mortal danger. In 2010, her late husband Tony Gordon escaped from prison and held Carla and Weatherfield icon Haley Cropper hostage inside Underworld as the factory burned around them. Though they escaped moments before the explosion, Carla has once again found herself trapped, most recently earlier this year, when her brother Rob Donovan held her captive after fleeing prison while serving a near 10-year sentence for the murder of Tina McIntyre. And the festive horror does not end there. Coronation Street producers have confirmed that Christmas Day will descend into chaos, with 2 Weatherfield residents brutally attacked. One character will be beaten and left for dead in a ginnel, fighting for their life, while another will suffer a savage assault. Shockingly, both incidents are linked to the newly arrived Driscoll family. Earlier this year, the troublesome Driscolls arrived on the cobbles, bringing back a familiar face, Eva. Since viewers last saw her, Eva has found love again with charming fiancé Ben Driscoll. Ben relocated from Hull with his sons, Ollie and Will, determined to start afresh by taking over the iconic Rover's return. Having once worked behind the bar, Eva is eager to reclaim her place, but peace is short-lived. Actress Catherine Tilsley has teased what lies ahead. "It's a massive shock," she admits. "Christmas is supposed to be that time when everyone gets along, spending time with friends and family, when everything feels perfect. But that's not how it goes in Weatherfield. This is definitely not how any of them imagined spending their first Christmas at the Rovers." Suspicion soon falls on Eva's intimidating mother-in-law and co-landlady, Maggie Driscoll. Fiercely protective of her family, Maggie is known for her sharp tongue and cutting remarks, rivaling the combined sass of Blanche Hunt and Norris Cole. Unsurprisingly, Maggie and Eva share no cozy bond. Things reach boiling point on Christmas Day, Catherine explains. They've always thrown insults at each other and brushed it off with a laugh, but for Maggie it runs much deeper. No one would ever be good enough for her precious son. On Christmas Day, she says something huge, and that's when everything completely explodes. As if that weren't enough, Eva is hiding a devastating secret from Ben. Other than this one thing, Eva is totally open with Ben, Catherine reveals. She genuinely believes she's protecting him from being hurt, but it all comes out on Christmas Day. She feels incredibly guilty. In classic soap fashion, Eva confides in Adam Barlow, who suggests she write everything down. What seems therapeutic quickly spirals out of control. She pours her heart out, Catherine says. It helps briefly, but she probably should have burned the letter afterwards. You live and learn, though in Weatherfield, that lesson usually comes at a very high price. Meanwhile, another heartbreaking storyline unfolds for Debbie Webster as preparations for her wedding take a tragic turn. Her hen party is overshadowed by her worsening dementia and a devastating family revelation. In tonight's episode, Carl Webster smugly checks his bank balance after secretly moving money from Debbie's account, exploiting her vulnerability. As Debbie busies herself with wedding plans, she ignores repeated messages from Elaine Webster, who urges her to call back to discuss Carl. The hen party gathers, Sally Metcalf, Christina Boyd, Glenda Shuttleworth and Bernie Winter waiting eagerly, while tensions flare when Carl arrives and Kevin Webster storms out. The atmosphere darkens further when Carl learns Debbie wants Ronnie Bailey to have power of attorney over her finances. Then comes the devastating blow. Carl receives a phone call and reels in shock. Elaine has died. Debbie had never told him that his mother had been desperately trying to reach him, or that she was dying of cancer. Carl is left heartbroken, unable to understand why he was denied the chance to say goodbye. Later, Debbie admits to Ronnie that she simply forgot to tell Carl, overwhelmed by everything happening. She begs Ronnie to keep quiet, consumed by guilt. Ronnie reassures her it wasn't intentional, but whether Carl will ever forgive her remains uncertain.